This cake was just your average professional casual gamer until one day he decided to play games on his PC, on top of his roof, in a storm. He was struck by lightning and possessed by a time-traveling ghost from the past called the Strategy Guide. Now he streams and teaches everyone how to beat every game. Ever. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new episode of The Strategy Guide, where I, a professional casual gamer time-traveling ghost from the past, will teach you how to beat video games. Our very first lesson tonight is we're going to do something very simple, something very easy, nothing, too hard for the average person to beat, PUBG. Now you're probably thinking, Strategy Guide, what the hell are you talking about beating a multiplayer game? Well, it's pretty simple. Most people don't know this, but if you get 100 chicken dinners in a row, you get to beat the final boss himself, which happens to be, you know it, PlayerUnknown himself. Especially PUBG. What most people don't actually know is that you think it's a multiplayer game, but in all reality, half of the people that you're playing against are actually just very, very well-designed AI. Well, I mean, well-designed for being in 2017. Once you get to the 2020s, that's when AI really starts to develop, and that's when, the robot races start, and all that fun stuff, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to give you a future history lesson. I'm not here to change the past, or time, or any of that shit. I'm here to teach you how to beat video games. PC, that's my boy. Alright. Hold on one second as I adjust this stupid pop filter. I wish I was back in 3020. Pop filters were are just automatic. They're built inside the mic themselves. It's pretty cool shit, not gonna lie. Now don't worry. All I have to do is get 100 chicken dinners in a row, and then I'll finally be able to beat PlayerUnknown himself, and technically own the franchise. That's how the rules work in this game. It's in the contract with the EULA that you had to sign up for before you boot up the game. Good old fuzzy cactus trees. One of the top 10 trees in PUBG of all time. It's nothing to compare to the trees in PUBG 2, the battleground inning, but it's alright. PUBG 2 won't be made until about, if I remember correctly, 2025, I think. And I don't know if PlayerUnknown himself is going to make the game. I can't remember. I think... Oh, he had the same position that he had with this game, which is just creative director. And Bluehole actually becomes one of the most biggest corporations in the world. They have a war with Disney in 2036, if I remember correctly, and trying to get every franchise in the modern times. Also, if you guys have any questions about this game or any game in particular, feel free to ask any questions in the stream below here, or in the chat. Also on the YouTube videos, you're more than welcome to leave a comment about any questions for any video games. I'll help you out. I want to stick with the top of the mountains here, because everybody knows when you have the higher ground, you will always win. That's not even a Star Wars thing, that's just common sense. The higher ground is, the higher your chances are of winning anything. So that's actually a pro tip in any video game that you play, ever. Try to get to the highest area possible. And once you get up there, stay up there if you want to win. Sorry, I'm not used to inhabiting this body. It's It's been a rough week for me and Fistcake here. He's adjusting to my vocal range, and I'm adjusting to his lifestyle of taking dog selfies and hanging out with people. Ugh. I'd rather play video games all the time until I'm dead, but, well, I'm already dead. I don't need a red t-shirt. I'm not trying to camouflage my blood, I'm trying to camouflage my general existence. If that's another... Oh, cool. Another pistol. Fantastic. Hello, what's this? Oh, god damn it. Cool. Another shotgun. Wow. I have this giant, great sniping spot. If only I had, you know, a sniper rifle. Or a rifle. Why are there so many shotguns? I don't like it. Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? Why are there so many shotguns? Now we have a ballistic... Yeah, so... What the fuck's going on here? Alright. Actually, I think I know exactly what's going on here. And I'm not a huge fan of it whatsoever. I think PlayerUnknown himself is trying to make sure I don't beat this game. Alright, okay, so this is pretty cool. Actually, I forgot that PUBG had one of the original floating trees of the Mytheria. Now, allegedly, these trees allow you to get a super jump if you know how to crack it just right. So what we're going to try to do... See if we can crack this. Alright, so it's not working. Maybe they haven't done that update yet. Maybe this is just 1.0 now, I think. If I remember correctly, so... I think in somewhere in the 1.2 editions is when they start having the mythical trees of Mytheria give you boosts. Stay behind these... Behind? I'm actually not Australian, I just have a very raspy voice. It's from being dead, mostly. When you're a time-traveling ghost from the past, it's kind of hard to keep up, you know, vocal exercises and have a good voice. So now I'm just kind of stuck with this. And it's really killing Fistcake's throat, I can already feel it, but, I mean, not my problem. He asked me to stream for him, so I'm not gonna feel too bad about it. When you see this on YouTube, or if you're watching this right now, feel free to ask questions about any video games down below, and I'll be happy to answer any of them. Games that you've played, games that you're wanting to play, games in the future, games from the past. I can answer any question about any video game because I have, shit you not, played every single video game in the history of mankind. Now, as for the alien technology that happens later on in the 4000s, AA, after Aliens, that's when it gets a little tricky, because alien technology, it's hard for me to possess an alien body, because, you know, aliens, and I'm a human ghost, and we don't really have compatible psychology, or psyches and whatnot, so... Hey, thanks for watching this episode. If you enjoyed this video, please click this link over here for a suggested video or playlist that's recommended for you. And if you really like my content, click this Patreon link to my Patreon over here. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!